Good morning, Nerdfighteria. It's Saturday, July 30th. I don't know if it's actually morning for anyone anymore, but here we go. I have 27 cloud pictures, and I'm going to talk about each of them in less than 4 minutes. Starting off with a nice halo from this nice high cirrus deck. Then we move into a rainbow. There's a bunch of cumulus stratus. Not sure with the rain in the background here. Then a very nice sunset. This is from when I was on campus in undergrad. We have some nice layered clouds catching the light. And then we've got another rainbow. This is more of a sundog up in the cirrus, up high in the atmosphere. These are the highest clouds that you can have. We've got some more cirrus, this time without any sort of rainbowy type of things in them. Just thought that they looked cool when I took that photo. Now we have some of my favorite clouds, which are altocumulus. This is a really nice field of altocumulus that's just beautiful there. Now we have a nice stratus in the background. I threw this picture in entirely because it has an owl. Then we've got contrails that are up higher in the atmosphere. These are created when airplanes are flying and vapors coming out of the engine condense. Then we have some cumulus in the background that are catching the light. These are actually towering cumulus because they're a bit taller than your run-of-the-mill cumulus. In this field here now, more cumulus. There's a lot of cumulus clouds in here. I just thought they were catching the light nicely after a run. In this one here, the airplane's going through the clouds and it's created a bit of a break in the clouds catching the sunset. Some more altocumulus. These ones are a bit higher up and a bit more spread out. There's a lot of different varieties of altocumulus. We've got some cirrus here and the sun. I liked how the cirrus were sort of arranged in rows. And more sunset cirrus, a particularly nice sunset here, and a really good example of how wispy and like hair cirrus clouds can be. These are just some run-of-the-mill cirrus that looked nice in the photo. Some more of my favorite altocumulus clouds that are up high in the atmosphere, but not quite as high as the cirrus clouds. This sunset photo here has a bit of downward motion evident in the clouds, so these are probably more like mammatus clouds. This sunset here I threw in mostly for the colors because they're absolutely gorgeous. I took like 20 photos when I took that one. Here's a photo from an airplane where you can see some mid-level clouds and some cirrus up above them. And we've got another airplane photo here. These are both from the same trip where we can see the altocumulus from a slightly different angle with it being from the airplane. Now we've got a stormy day and you can see an approaching bit of a shelf. I don't believe that storm was severe. This photo here, we're going to zoom in on another rainbow. I gotta throw in those rainbows. And now we have a nice cumulonimbus cloud. You can see the top of the cloud is flat. It's because it's reached the top of the atmosphere, and also the sun's rays are looking nice. And here's another nice photo with rays from the sun at sunset that just looked absolutely gorgeous. Here's some towering cumulus clouds. We've got a nice flat bottom, but we haven't yet reached the top of the atmosphere, so they're still puffy all the way through their vertical height. And we've got a nice cumulus field here from this airplane photo. And the last photo coming up, we can see the tops of some cumulonimbus clouds from the airplane level, which is really cool to see in my opinion. And thanks for joining.